Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up, you guys? It's ZacJacDan back with another Every Marvel Legends video. This time we're talking about every vintage Marvel Legends. So the first vintage wave we had consisted of Wolverine, Black Widow, Cap, Punisher, Spider-Man, and Iron Man. There's Black Widow. We always called this one the Mary Jane head, but I like this body better than the majority of them that we've seen. This is the Cap. He's got the throwing shield. Would have liked to seen the chainmail actually be molded instead of painted on. Here's the Iron Man, improving upon the feet that were on the original version of this guy back in the Epic Heroes wave. Here's the Punisher, very similar to the Walgreens, almost exactly the same, except the headband is red instead of white. Here's the Pizza Spidey re-released again. Brown suited Wolverine. This time though, we get him with a unmasked head and the mask being able to fold behind his head. That's a pretty cool addition to that one. So the wave 2 of the vintage came with the Hawkeye, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Wasp, Vision, and Scarlet Spider-Man. So the Ant-Man came with a tiny Wasp figure. Black Panther came with a couple of effects and a couple of hand changes with that necklace as well. This is the Hawkeye, pretty much the exact same Hawkeye as we had before, except this time he has his arm, both arms wide open instead of having armor across it. This is the Wasp that we all wanted or desired back in the Toy Biz days, but it was a very rare release. So this is the blue suit or blue costume, and then she came with a tiny Ant-Man. Here's the Vision, and he came with an Ultron head. And here is the Scarlet Spider, and the difference between this Scarlet Spider and the one that came in the other waves, number one is it comes with a alternate head with the blonde version of Ben Reilly. Number two, the red on him is actually more of a metallic or a darker red, and the spider logo on his chest is actually a bigger logo on this one. So the third vintage wave was actually the X-Men vintage wave. Consisted of a Ninja Wolverine, White Storm, White Costume Storm that is, a Dazzler, a Cyclops, first villain we've seen, Silver Samurai, and Iceman. So here is the Storm. Here's the Cyclops. This is more of an X-Factor Cyclops, and he comes with several different head sculpts with the ability to see his powers in action. Here's that Ninja Wolverine with his sword. The Iceman with a tiny little ice effect. One of the best here, Silver Samurai. So glad we got this guy. And also this version of Dazzler. I really love this particular version. I like the one we got with Skates as well, but this was a really good iteration of her as well. So then we got the SDCC exclusive Hulk figure with the lead pipe. This is a giant carded figure here, and this is also an vintage card back here. So here is Deadpool with a X-Force box here, Uncanny X-Force. Same figure, but this time his belt strap and everything is red, and his gun is red. And here is the Gray Hulk with his orange jacket and his lead pipe. Of course, this vintage was a fan channel exclusive as well on the deluxe card back. And then announced at that German Comic-Con in Dortmund, we had Black Costume Storm, which is a repaint of the white Costume Storm. So it was good, definitely needed, but we hopefully will be getting a better Storm here even sooner than later. Haven't seen her in package yet, but she was announced that we are getting her. We have the Gray Beast. Comes with the glasses and a book and an alternate head. This thing looks amazing. Can't wait to get this one. Go pre-order it now. So here is the new fan channel exclusive vintage card back Mysterio repaint that we're getting. And in my opinion, this looks so much more classic, so much more perfect than the original Mysterio that we got last year. I'm very excited about this figure. This one is a deluxe vintage card. Kingpin. This is from the animated series back in the day, the paint scheme that we have on this guy. Got a second head sculpt and his cane again this time. The second head sculpt has got the beat up look to him. Black eye, cut lip, cut over his eye. It's pretty awesome. And so here is Electro with a classic look. Green Goblin with the Norman Osborn head, classic look. And this glider has been retrofitted so that it actually will fit on that Demi-Goblin base, so it can look like it's flying. The other reveal is the Daredevil with the armor. Comes with a Matt Murdock head, exchangeable hands, and batons. And here is the Gwen Stacy, and then the Mary Jane head sculpt on her as well. And then here is that Peter Parker with the camera, the glasses, and the alternate head, like he's got his spider sense tingling. And that Spider-Man with the new articulation also comes with another head sculpt. And then we have a fan channel exclusive vintage retro carded Dr. Doom. Pretty much the same sculpt, a little bit different in the chest there. It's got some kind of designs going on the chest. It's got the lighter green, more of the classic look. But it comes with 10 different pieces, supposedly, so 4 different hands. The Ultimate Nullifier weapon, 2 effect pieces, 2 books, a pistol. I think that's it. Yep. And then the 2 blast effects that will go into his jetpack. We'll see here in a second. There's the white box, slipcover box that'll go over top of the figure, and kind of a closer look at that fabric piece that goes underneath his cape. And then the newest one we have is the new vintage fan channel exclusive Black Cat with the choker on her neck. And she comes with this little black cat. It's a repaint of Goose the cat. And here we got a Target exclusive Cyborg Spider-Man. Another piece that would fit great into our Spider-Verse shelf. And on his vintage retro card back, you have Jonah Jameson with his newspaper Daily Bugle, unwrapped and wrapped up, multiple hands, so you can hold either one. And here's a close-up of that Daily Bugle newspaper that J. Jonah Jameson does come with. Shows articles on Wilson Fisk, Oscorp, which will go with your Norman Osborn Green Goblin guy. You got the Spider Sham, which is the Spider-Man figure there in the center of the picture for the vintage. Your Cat Burglar, which is your black cat. Mysterio, another vintage figure. Electro, Cyborg Spider-Man. Nelson and Murdoch, which will give you your Daredevil, and then Empire State University, which would be probably your Peter Parker. So here is another Target exclusive vintage card back. This time we have Rogue. This one, she has the ability to remove her glove, or it looks like she's removing her glove to touch you and take your powers. Last time we saw Rogue was in the Juggernaut wave, and it is a very sought after figure, so that'll probably be good for those people who were searching for that one and couldn't afford it. We also have a Gambit with a lighter color jacket, different hair sculpt. This is vintage as well, and as a Target exclusive. And then we have the Negative Zone Pizza Spider-Man, also Target exclusive. So here are all of the vintage figures loose. You can compare them all. And here they all are in package. So here is my wish list, or my most wanted list, for the vintage Marvel Legends. Since they didn't give it to us in the Legendary Riders wave with Punisher, I'd love to see the Punisher van given to us in a vintage box. We definitely need some Inhumans, so why don't you go ahead and give us Gorgon, Korvac, and Triton for the Inhumans. And for Spider-Man, since we just got a Spider-Verse Cyborg Spider-Man, why not let's go ahead and get the Armored Spider-Man there. And then with Doctor Strange definitely needs a classic Doctor Strange done on a vintage card again. But then, something that they decided they're going to do is bring on the bad guys here, so why don't we go ahead and get the Wizard, get Smythe, Annihilus, Mesmero, Mandarin, Psycho Man, Atuma, Dragon Man on a deluxe card, Toad especially, and Scorpion. What do you guys think about this? So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments. Hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. Check out my other Every Marvel Legends videos, also my top 10 list. Also check out my son Zach Legends channel. He has lots of figure reviews for Marvel Legends and news. And I will talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.